Wow. The couch. Again. I'm Tony.
I'm Dion.
Man, it's been a little bit.
It has.
What do you think?
I think it's time to get it done.
I think it's time. Couch.
For shallow.
Welcome back, guys. This is The Couch. I am Tony.
I am Dion.
I know it's been a little while. We've got a couple of selections of albums for you guys. We've been kind of peeping, wanted to see what you guys thought about them. Tonight's topic of discussion is the Future's Beast Mode, actually, right? That's what we're doing tonight. We're doing Beast Mode from the Future. So let's kind of get into this, my man. For me, bro, I don't want to sound like an old guy who's stuck in his ways or whatever, but you know, this Future album for me, man, not trying to diss, I'm sure that there is plenty of artistic value that's going on in it, but I just cannot get over the oversaturation of the auto-tune voice and it's almost cliche now, these beats, the production now, and it's like everybody's just using this retired, damn near retired formula. And I understand that it's regional,
right?
And you know, this is where you're from and this is what you're representing. But man, it's just so overdone to where I couldn't really get through this album without puking on myself.
Yeah, gotcha. Right. Yeah. So I have nothing positive to say about this album. Now, wait, I'm gonna take it back. I have nothing that. You know what? I'm gonna backtrack for a minute. So I got to listen to Future, and we, DS2, I believe, just came out. But what we picked was Beast Mode. It was a mixtape, I believe, that was released before. And so as far as like listening to it, and I listened to it a couple of different times here, and I get it. Like I get and understand the fact that this is what the generation obviously is into. I'm not too sure why, but like I said, when I listen to this, I can see people dancing, doing their joint like this,
right?
And because they don't dance no more. As Goody Mom said,
right?
This,
right?
This. So it's just a bunch of this. It looks like shadow boxing, and then the
right.
girls are doing it. And even the girls are twerking to this shit.
Right.
So
Okay. I got you.
So there's that. However, like I said, going back to the fact of the auto-tune, I know that's his supposed style and everything.
Mm-hmm.
What it does, it makes him really hard to understand.
Right.
Again, the beat is the devil. You know what I'm saying? So people are hearing the beat and loving that, and so they're not really caring maybe what they're saying. However, then on top of that, though, it sounds like 9 tracks have one beat.
Yes, and that was another thing that I wanted to talk about as well, is that the production didn't really vary. In this album in particular, whether it was a mixtape or whatever it was,
right.
It should have been a little more dynamic, I feel. And it did sound like it was the same beat, maybe like a bridge to the same beat, these different tracks where they were going down, man. I didn't really hear anything that was different, that put me on a course of any sort of vision or any sort of thinking, or made me feel any kind of way that where I was transcended.
Right.
I know that music isn't always supposed to do that, and that maybe this is one of those albums, and again, maybe I'm just stuck in some I just want more in my music, I don't know, or maybe this is what is cracking off and I'm just lost in the times, or I don't know. I felt really displaced with this album, man.
I think that like I said, if there was some talent, I didn't see it. I
did see something in this record that was actually tickling to me. I actually liked the fact on the track Ain't You, featuring Juvenile.
Yeah.
That was really nice to see Juvenile kind of coming back and doing his thing. Yeah, and I have nothing bad to say about Juvenile per se. You know what I mean? I like his contribution on what he did with what he had.
Right.
On this track right here, man. You know, I mean, I just feel like I just kind of feel like in this particular album, and so mind you, I haven't heard the DS4 or whatever, you know. But in this particular record, I just kind of feel like he just threw it together in an evening and said, hey, this is what I want the people to listen to, you know.
And it might have been the idea of the record company to release and re-release the mixtape, you know, I mean, for what it is. And it could have been, he could be looking at it and saying, oh, well, you know.
The first one didn't do too well, so let's go ahead and re-release it.
Or, you know what I'm saying, just like, they're probably looking at it as a revenue situation, and it's part of his contract or whatever, and he's probably looking at it as like, you know, maybe that wasn't my greatest hit. So if the DS2, whatever one he's releasing now is better, you know, I'll make a quick something about it. Or,
right.
You know, I mean, I'll say something real quick. But as far as this, though, like I said, it just doesn't seem like there's a lot of talent. I would say the last track, I think, because I was excited for it to end.
Yeah, forever, ever.
Yeah, I was excited for it to be over. And so that track, for some reason, stuck out to me. But everything else kind of was.
Yeah, it kind of was like
it's like a DJ who basically has a mixed joint, and everybody likes this type of music. He puts the CD on and then walks away and has a drink.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing, but everybody's gonna be.
Yeah, and so that's one of the things that I have to do. I have to say to piggyback off of you, Dion, is that maybe I'm looking at this record a little differently, and I guess that when I put the record in, I wanted to be transcendent. I wanted to hear something, and excuse me, I actually maybe got caught up in that trap, and maybe what I should have done and what I should be doing is just listening to the music for whatever it does. Like, so if it is a dance record, if you will, if it is a club album, then let it be that. I don't really go to clubs. And
well, this is the couch. This ain't that everybody's opinion that's out there dancing.
Right.
It's the couch. It's your opinion on it, my opinion on it. Basically, what we're saying is that it's a garbage album.
And so what and thank you for that, Dion, because I'm actually trying to backpedal and not try to be so brutal on this record here. I'm just kind of fed up with the regurgitated formula that everybody's doing. It's fine to be from wherever you're from and represent wherever you're from with that style of music, but do it in a different way. Do it in a way that's more creative. You know, and I'm just beat upside the head with the auto-tune voices and the not very articulate beats, man. Like the beats, and the hooks are kind of weak, man. They're just catchy, trying to be catchy now. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like these guys are trying too hard to be too hard.
Obviously, the record companies, the formula's going to work the way it is. You want to keep things the same, but saying your name is the future and then
doing shit that's been done before, you know what I'm saying, doesn't make a whole bunch of sense. Yeah.
So it's like, I know he was the one known track that the Bugatti one. That was, I mean, yeah, everybody jumped on that. Everybody loved it. You got lots of money. We get it.
Tony Montana.
Yeah. But now, let's show the world something different. Show what you got. You know what I'm saying? You know, or stick with what you know. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I'll never. It gets a coaster rating. Like, I don't even want to give it I can't even give it a rating. Like, it's a coaster to me. And like, I hate to be that way, but I mean, for me, I listened to it 3 or 4 times. I tried to listen to the lyrical content because you look at the title, and then I'm like, all right, so I'm listening for where he's going. I hear the hook, and then I hear a bunch of mumbling and auto-tune.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, I'm trying. What do you want me to do? I'm not just gonna slow the shit down. I'm not gonna. I gotta put it through like some damn converter and shit so I can figure out what you're talking about.
Right, and so that's one of my problems with it as well, my man, is that I feel like music, of course music is regional, but I feel like I shouldn't need a decoder ring to fucking figure out what you're trying to tell me, you know what I'm saying? And I apologize, but I just feel like with this album, when I put it in and I was listening to it, man, I just got fed up. You know, I just got fed up with like what everybody else is. You know, everybody's trying to jump on the bass heavy tracks with the fast, you know, hi hats and the drums and this auto tune stuff and in these kind of basic concepts, you know.
Yeah, if you were trying to put out an album just to put one out, or you were at that time in your life you were trying to put something out just to say you put something out, then you succeeded with that. But then, like, for people who were trying to get your message or get an understanding of what you've been doing, if there was something in there, it got totally destroyed.
It got lost in the translation.
Yeah, the word I said for lost in translation with all the buffoonery and shit that on the track. So I mean,
and so I mean, if you are trying to go beast mode, then go beast mode, and let me see what this beast mode is about. And
I should be nervous when I put the fucking CD in.
Yeah, man, and for me, it just didn't hit anything for me. Like, after listening to this record, man, and I'm not a big Future listener, and so maybe that's another problem, you know, that, you know, I'm just, you know, disjointed. But I'm not excited about his album coming out, man. I mean, if it's anything like this, I'm really not feeling that.
Right, if it is something different, I'll make a comment about it. But as far as my stand on this, like I said, I know we do a rating between 1 and 5. You know what I'm saying, 5 being the best. And like I said, I'm gonna say it again, so you don't have. So if you didn't catch it, you can catch it. It's got the coaster rating.
Rating.
Put your drink on it and call it a day. And people ask you, what's that? Oh, don't worry about it. It's just a coaster.
It's just a coaster. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, my man. I can't really rate this in a positive way. I mean, I just kind of feel like I feel a little duped.
Yeah, in a sense, there's the lyrical side of it. There's the production side. There's
the conceptual side.
There's all.
You don't even have to be lyrical to have concepts and a vision. You know what I'm saying? Right. And you don't have to have, you don't have to have a super producer to make dope beats.
Absolutely. And I know there's someone out there like, oh, does he talk about life? Son, he talking about life. Blah, 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 blah. Like, come on. If he's talking your life, then we all need translators. And like I said, I ain't got time to be trying to weed through the garbage to get to what you need. Just beast mode, like I said, it needs to be
coaster mode.
Yeah, coaster mode. Oh, frisbee mode. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, sorry, Future. Yeah. But man, you kind of gotta go back to the lab, man, and put out something that's like cohesive.
And I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm gonna cut you off. Pretty sure they're gonna be like, "What this guy should be doing another album?" And like I said, I'll listen to it and I'll make a comment.
Yeah.
But as far as this, like I said, wash my hands.
Wash your hands of this one. I actually agree with you, man. I'm just kind of sick and tired of all of these artists who are coming out with these records that are just sounding the same, using the same formula. I think that this is just showing other artists and just people that you gotta come a little stronger. You know what I mean?
Especially if you're gonna call your album Beast Mode.
Yeah. And so we'll check out the next album that he came out with. Just what was that, Tuesday or something like that? Yesterday or whatever, he came out with the record. But we'll see what's up. I actually agree with Dion. I'm gonna go with coaster mode on the rating.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm like, well, I'm not sorry, but I'm like, that's the first thing I thought about when I listened to it over and over again. I'm like, I'm gonna find some use for this, and I did. It was coaster mode.
So, I like that Juvenile was on the record and how he's kind of trying to incorporate the whole Southern thing. But
I would have given him at least a 1. You know what I mean, if I felt. But I mean, that's Juvenile's baby. You know, and so that's his journey. You know what I mean? So it's like I appreciate you putting a legend. You know what I'm saying? As you want to call it. He is a legend.
Yeah, he is.
And so, but for you to turn around and almost destroy something that at least was great back then, that's on top of it, coaster mode. So it is what it is. It gets the coaster rating. And hopefully we don't have to use that rating anytime in the future.
Big time.
It's a terrible rating, but I dare you to come up with something different. You know what I'm saying? We got the comments open. Take a listen. Put the comments if we put it wrong. Not wrong, but everybody's got an entitled to their opinion.
Yeah, everybody's got an opinion. Yeah, and this is the couch, and this is our opinion. Right. And I don't like this album. I'm sorry, but it sucks. I'm Tony.
I'm Dion.
This is the couch.
Peace.